Good morning. I have a very busy morning ahead of me, getting the kids ready for school, of course, and then the day, but also I have a doctor's appointment 15 minutes after I drop Maverick off at school, and I am bringing Navy just because it's a baby doctor's appointment, so it's just like it's just gonna be a quick checkup, you know what I mean? Like, they'll hear his heartbeat, they take my urine, you know, stuff like that. I already have that done for them, but it's just a routine checkup. Here's heartbeat, all the things. If you're wondering why my voice sounds like this, I'm still recovering from the weekend. I thought it was like a cold, and then I thought it was allergies, and I think it's allergies plus a cold, maybe a little bit more. Yesterday, Zach and I were both sick. So I was sick. Okay, so today's Tuesday. So Sunday, I was still feeling like crap, and then Sunday night, Zach started feeling really bad. And so he and I were up all night long, basically taking turns, going to the bathroom, coughing, sneezing. It was rough. He didn't go to work yesterday, but you know, I still had to get up and get the kids going and such, feeling like crap. And you know, that's just kind of what happens. You know, you have kids, you don't really get true sick days. And oh my gosh, got something in my eye. And so yeah, yesterday was an okay-ish try to get better. Mornings are always worse for me just because I'm waiting for my medicine to kick in, and I'm really nauseous in the mornings, and then in the evening, like, I just get congested again. So I'm hoping I can feel better soon. But I have a busy day with the appointment. I don't even have my video ready to go for today. I didn't feel good yesterday, so I didn't want to really like push it and stuff. I needed to get what I needed to get done with the house and the kids first, because the kids are my first priority, and then, you know, do that. So I'll try to work on that today. And then tonight, we need to go to Menards and get curtain rods and curtains for Maverick's room that are room darkening. So then the kids will, you know, it'll just be better for them because there's no curtains, there's blinds, but there needs to be curtains in there. So we'll be doing that later.
Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand.
There's deer out in the field this morning. If you can see right by that tree branch underneath the sun, there's deer right there. There's either 3 or 4 right there, and then also a little over a ways there's about 2 more. I don't know why the coloring is like this. Super weird. But I look a hot mess slob for my appointment. The usual. Kids, Savannah's on the bus. Maverick and Navy are dressed. I just got myself dressed. And now we have to leave to take Maverick to preschool, and then I have my appointment afterwards for the baby.
Willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Oh, dreamy, breezy.
I just got back home from my appointment, and I'm not in a good mood. I am highly annoyed and frustrated and over it. So I am basically 24 weeks. I'm 24 weeks pregnant, and if you know, in 4 weeks, at 28 weeks, you do your gestational diabetes test. What my office has always done is you get a grape juice and you drink it an hour before, you get there, they prick your finger, you're done. Okay, so I have done this with all my other kids, gotten what I just said, the process. The last 2 pregnancies, I was way too overweight, even though you guys know I had lost significant amount of weight when I got pregnant this last time, and I was still overweight to them. So I'm like, I don't know what you want me to be weight-wise in order for me to not be overweight, whatever. So there's a frustration right there. Oh, I had to do the glucose test a long time ago, like in my first trimester, and I passed with flying colors. They're like, I don't know why they had you do this. And I'm like, well, because I'm overweight. That's what they said. And she's like, okay, whatever. I had to do this with Navy. I had to do it early in my first trimester, and then I had to do it again at 28 weeks. Fine at 28 weeks, I get it. But the early one, I was very overweight with Navy. I was like 20 pounds more with Navy than this baby when I got pregnant. So yes, I was overweight with her. But this last one, no, I wasn't. I wasn't then. So I got this appointment. It was supposed to be really chill. I brought Navy with me because it was just going to be a really fast appointment. It's at 9:15, and I just am now home and it's 10:30. So usually they're like in and out. No, it wasn't this time. So I go in there and she weighs me, and it's annoying. I'm overweight and I'm over it. I'm not gonna dwell on it too much. And then she tells me, well, you have your gestational diabetes test next time, and you are going to have to get your blood drawn. Well, if you guys know me, my very first appointment, I had to get my blood drawn, or it was my second appointment. Yeah, my second. And Zach took off that day because I had to get blood drawn. And when I get my blood drawn, I usually 9 times out of 10 I always pass out. Then I can't drive and I have to have someone with me and with the kids and going back and forth. This last time I had Zach do that and I didn't pass out, which was really great. And the lady was really nice. It was at a different lab and she was really great. So anyways, the nurse tells me I'm gonna have to get my blood drawn. And I said, no, I'm not. And she's like, yeah, you have to get your blood drawn. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. I said, I already got my blood drawn. I said, I do not do well with getting my blood drawn. I said, what happened to the finger prick? And so then she's like, well, you're gonna have to talk to her. So she leaves and I am messaging my friend. My friend is due next month with her 4th baby. So she's already done all this, okay? And she tells me, no, I didn't have to do that. Because I snapped her and I said, why didn't you tell me that they changed it? Like crying emojis. And she said, what do you mean? She's like, I got the finger prick. And so I was getting more pissed off while I was waiting for my doctor. And she comes in and she's like, how are you doing? I said, well, I was doing great until this appointment. I said, I'm so confused. I said, is it because of my weight? Like, is it because I'm overweight and I have to get the blood drawn? I said, because I really don't want to do this. I said, I don't understand why I can't do the finger prick. I did the finger prick, passed flying colors. I do not have a history of gestational diabetes. Like, this is my last baby. I'm like, why do I have to do this? She said, well, we're changing the way we do things. And so the nurse described the process to me not right, not accurate at all. And so I was getting like stressed out because the way she said it was like I have to go, and it didn't make sense. So my doctor's like, well, you have to go. She said, you can use our lab or a different lab, but if you use our lab, you come before your appointment, you drink the juice, she watches you drink it, and then you go to your appointment, and then when your hour's up, then they draw your blood. But if I were to go to a different lab, I'd have to go, sit there, drink the juice, sit for an hour, not doing, like, find an hour in my life to go sit there. My problem with this next appointment is, one, I don't want to get my blood drawn. I'm terrible at getting it, and I don't want to deal with someone with passing out, because I do. I always pass out when I get my blood drawn. I can get my allergy shot fine because it's like really quick, it's there. But when I get my blood drawn, it's just a whole other story. And when I get my IV done when I'm in labor as well is terrible. I have to get it in a certain spot. Like one nurse I had tried to put it right here on my bone, like right here on this vein. And I told her, don't do that, because I don't want to pass out when I'm in labor because that causes issues. And I almost did. And then finally, like, they got someone else to come in and she did it right, like in my arm and stuff. And I always do it in my left. They want to do it in my right. But it's like, I want to hold my baby and I can't, like, I can't look at it. Like, it's just something with me and needles where I can't do it, especially with the IV situation. Like, I can't. And so that's a whole thing. And then I also don't want to do it because it's like, then I have to book out this whole day. And Zach has to take off work because we only have one vehicle with car seats in it. He knows when to pick up Maverick, how to pick up Maverick, and if I pass out, I can call him and know, like, it's also something else, like when you pass out, I don't know, like when you feel a certain way afterwards, you don't want you only want certain people seeing you that way. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's a stressful situation. You feel embarrassed and, like, I don't know. So he handles it really well. So I only want him to do it. Who knows how long this is going to take? It's probably going to take 2 hours because the appointment's going to last so long, because it's the later in the day the appointment is at this place, the longer it is because they're so slow. So I'm just stressed out, but I'm just glad this is my last pregnancy. I don't have to worry about this again. I don't have to do this again. Well, I got a notification that Amazon came and it's got some of the kids' Christmas presents. Yeah, Christmas shopping has begun. We have a lot. I don't know how I'm going to get these inside, but I have to. Here's the kids' pumpkins they painted the other day. That's Savannah's, Mavericks, and Navy's. They got super into them. They're just so cute. Maverick and Navy are napping. I picked them up. I feel much better now. Like, it felt good to get that off my chest to you guys, and then have some cuddling time with Navy. Went and got Maverick. Came back, ate lunch, and I feel better. I got to relax a little bit. You saw the Amazon boxes. I had to get those inside, and I opened them to make sure everything was good, and I put them away hidden in the office because that's the only way I can do that with Christmas stuff right now. And I want to hang up curtains over there on that wall. I've been meaning to do it for so long, but I really need to do it, so I'm going to do that. And I have a huge basket of the kids' clothes to fold, and I'm not looking forward to doing that because my back really hurts, but it needs to get done because it's driving me crazy just sitting there. It's like a huge mountain pile of clothes.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days, running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot.
Well, we got back from running all of our errands. We decided to run some last minute errands, and kids are all bathed. Navy's in bed. I just took a shower, did my skincare routine. That's why it's really red, because I did the roller and stuff. But I'm just relaxing. I'm so tired. My body is just exhausted. Maybe I'll show you what I got tomorrow. Probably not, because it's going to be like all over the place, but just some random things here or there. And I know this vlog is all over the place, so I apologize. My last couple vlogs have been all over the place. I have been all over the place. But I really hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and thank you for letting me get vulnerable with you with how I felt after my appointment. I really appreciate it. But I'll let you guys go. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys want to see more. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.